you in 2014, the charter cost somewhere between 1.2 and 1.5 million dollars, right? So if you put that on a 500 million operating budget, that's less than 1%. But it is a cost. So is it worth it, right? One of the things that we put into the charter is an inspector general. There's no one right now in county government without compelling a lawsuit that investigates waste, fraud, and abuse and effectiveness of county government, right? So we do put in the charter a new appointed inspector general that's going to be a watchdog for Charles County. That's going to have a cost. It's going to require a few new positions, and this person's going to have the ability to go after wrongdoing. We asked Montgomery County about their inspector general. Their inspector general's $5 million. They're a big county, they're 1 million people. They've identified over $100 million in theft, in wrongful spending, in revenues that were not collected, that should have been collected, in misappropriations. So I would say to you, that's a pretty good return on investment. And so there's going to be things in this charter that you have to decide for yourself, is there value to that investment? It's going to be small relative to a 35 million increase that's in this budget. I, as one board member, and I do budgets at work, I'm expecting this to probably be in the 2 million range, but the county is going to tell us what the number is. You all are going to have to evaluate for yourself, is that worth it for what we're putting in the charter compared to what you've gotten out of county government so far? So once that fiscal note is available, we'll make it public. You'll be able to see it.
Why is this proposal out there? And it's very simple. I have on your table, you also have a org chart. Everybody's familiar with your job, who's in charge and who's not in charge, and how the chain of command works. And so you'll see on the black and white page, this is what people really think of Charles County government, how it's ran. It's not. This is the former org chart under when Delegate Patterson was back in the government. That's how people think it's ran. You flip over to the front part, the color part, you see this is the way it's run as of May 2023. And the one stark difference is that you will see is the line between the Charles County Commissioners and the county administrator. On the back, it's right there in black and white. On the front, it's missing. Why is it missing? It's because basically, commissioners don't run day-to-day operations in county government. We don't. We have an advisor that's basically the county administrator. That person runs the day-to-day. When you have a problem, people run to the county commissioners. And they think that this is the way it is, but that's not the way it is. When a problem comes, we have to go, and I say we, the county commissioners, have to go to the county administrator and basically ask if that's what they want to do. And if they don't have to. The county administrator doesn't always live in our county. Our current past 2 county administrators have not lived here. Our current acting one does not live here. So we have somebody, and this is no slight on that person, but we have somebody in county government who runs the day-to-day operations who does not live here, does not vote here, does not pay taxes here. This is why we need a charter form of government, because we need someone who's accountable to us, run by us, and lives here, is a member of our community, and has skin in the game, to be a lack of a better term. We need a person that is going to be accountable to us, who knows us, and I just was in shock when I became a county commissioner. This was explained to me in very, very stark detail, but this is the way it is. And so for me, it's all about accountability. You need someone who's going to be in the community. You need someone who's going to be here that is a member of our community. I'll just leave it at that. But that's the reason why I'm very adamant that whether it passes or fails, that we need to have accountability at the very, very top of government. And that is going to be able to be through the charter government, and the hard work that the charter board has done has taken those aspects and incorporated into it. And so for me, it's personal. I plan to be here a long, long time. I'm a first generation Charles Countian. I plan to be buried around here somewhere. And my kids love it here. And for them, it's about them and their future and what they're going to be able to do and what the Charles County that they know is going to be available to them. And so it's extremely personal, and that's why I take it upon myself to make sure that each one of you knows what's going on. Each one of you has stake in the game, because you all have children, grandchildren that live here. And so it's not just something on paper, it's something that's in the heart. And so for me, it's imperative that you all know and that you all have the information at your hand.